All right. So this is all brand new to me. Um, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do, what the plan is. There isn't much of a plan. I don't know what time I'm going to do this. I should probably do this regularly, schedules and all that. You know what? Just decided Thursday nights. Thursday nights, I think I'm going to try to come in here at least 3 or 4 times a month, maybe, and just try to work on some capture the flags or maybe go over some security news or something. Again, I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. But so I guess what started this all is that the pandemic, and I got bored kind of doing the same things over and over again, and let's try to mix it up, see what I can learn new, what I could do new, try to see what out there, how I can challenge myself type of thing. And I figure a stream's a good way to hold myself accountable, make sure that I do things regularly, get access to these things and plug away. So this initial one, I just wanted to kind of just talk about my environment, some of the tools I'll be using, nothing fancy, I don't think. Talk about some of the sites that I'll be using. Initially, I wanted to dive into more cloud attacking stuff, pen testing stuff. And that's kind of one of the limitations of CTFs, is that I don't believe that CTFs really mimic the real world that well. They do a little bit in your processes and how you go about doing your intelligence gathering and building out your attack surface and things like that. But I think that a lot of that is just kind of after you get a foothold into the network. So the CTFs don't really give you, like, how do you get into the environment? How do you break the perimeter? And CTFs, as far as I know, don't really get into cloud much. What vulnerabilities are you looking for in the cloud? What misconfigurations can you abuse? That sort of thing. So I've been trying to think of the best way to go about learning that. And one of the things I did was I actually signed up for a SANS course. They have a cloud pen testing course that I thought might be a good start. But I don't know. I'm only day 3 into that, so we'll see what happens. Right now, we'll see how it goes. So I thought eventually just build out an environment in Azure or AWS and bang against that. I don't know. Those tend to cost money. So I don't know. We'll see what we'll do. So, what to do first? I guess first let's just talk about what I'm building out. Like nothing too foreign. People be kind of used to these types of tools. So first and foremost, VirtualBox. Here's my SANS VM it's called Slingshot. It's basically Kali, I think, but they got some additional tools on there that AWS and Azure built in. I'm not sure what else. Maybe I'll find out as I go through. This RTO box is another training that I took that was put on by Sector 7, where they talk about building out exploits in detail, which is, I think it's a super good course. I would recommend it. They've got several different levels. I've only taken one, but I highly recommend it. And this one's just a standard Kali Linux virtual machine that I've got in VirtualBox. So VirtualBox, just virtual machines. So you have basically a system inside your system. So I'm running Windows, obviously, here. I need to set my resolution here better. But running Windows here. So this is probably where I'll probably spend most of my time running exploits out of here. And then I've got a Proxmox server that, where is that sitting? Actually, that's incorrect. That's not right. It is now 0.2. So I've also got a server sitting next to me under my desk where I will most likely put in vulnerable machines. So here's where I'll build out my environments. I think hopefully eventually I'll build out a bunch of Windows systems so that we can test some of those bypass techniques to infiltrate environments. I still need to fix my resolution. So like domain controller, maybe I'll hook into ADFS, dive into, but some of the CTFs that are out there, you can just pull down a virtual machine. So here's an example of an OVA file I pulled down, or OVA that I pulled down and imported into Proxmox, which was, what's the console on this thing? So this seems like it's another Kali system that's vulnerable, I guess. I haven't looked at this at all. So I was just making sure my Proxmox server worked, make sure that I had connectivity to it and all that good stuff. Make sure my storage is working. So here's where I'll probably, anything that I download from any of the CTF websites, I'll post it here and then hit it from my local Kali VM. So the next question was, what should I, what am I going to do? Like what? There are a few websites out here. Here's the first place I looked that had a few, like a list of different websites that have CTFs. I think VulnHub's been around for a while. These are just virtual machines. So here's where I can pull a VM from and put it in my Proxmox server. Hack the Box. What is that? I've had an account here for a while, but I never actually did anything with. So as you see here, Script Kitty, like 0%. I've got no points, no love. I've got access to no systems. So maybe Hack the Box. What else was it? TryHack. So TryHack Me, I didn't really know about. I logged into it, and the first thing they did was like, they gave me a quiz, I guess, to make sure that I know the fundamentals. I'm not quite sure how this site works. I saw the leaderboard. I'm 456,650th, so I'm well on my way, I guess. Yeah, I'm not really sure how this one works yet, so I'll spend some time diving into this and see what this website's all about. I wasn't happy with having to do a quiz first off, but maybe it's cool. What's this one? Here's the VulnHub. So I just pulled down, this is the web machine that I pulled down and put in the Proxmox. I'll dive into these a little bit. What is this? Hack My VM, I am unfamiliar with. Root Me, I have logged into before. I haven't done too much into this one. I think I have done like some forensics challenges before. Yeah, so I've done some of these forensics ones. Me and crypto analysis do not go together. I think maybe I've done, so I've done a couple of these networking ones. So maybe find some new challenges and Root Me to get into. What else? Yeah, so find some challenges, maybe throw a dart at a dartboard, see what it lands on see what I want to do. I don't know yet. But yeah, high level, I think that's what I want to get into. So not today. Let me dig in a little bit more. Mostly I was just making sure my OBS works, my environment works, do a quick introduction. And I guess next time, once I dive into this a little bit more, we'll figure out what I'm doing, when I'm doing it. I think that's all I've got for now. I appreciate anybody tuning in, and thanks. I'm going to try to be here every Thursday around this time. All right, have a good one.